Hello everyone, this is Kill Me Horde and welcome back to Control. Let me out. Welcome back to the investigation sector where we're dealing with Alan Wake level of bullshit. And we still have many things to read. Resignation letter. To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's safety. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears. I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The director has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Staffing issue. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff! If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff that we lost in the Hartman thing, and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. Better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Thanks, Grayson.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Let me in. Keystone inspection. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you to try to keep a lid on this Grum and Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it's possible they've switched teams, like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished in thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon this place off and maybe get the comms guys working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent King. There's a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of stuff. Ethics investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation P142-9. Was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blah blah and blah 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 were brought into the oldest house and placed under blah 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 examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic of paranaturally inclined. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human. Yeah, so ethics investigation, they gotta close it. Tractor procedures. Frank elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. It's capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. A whole lot of stuff happening with that. Whoa! now. Put that back in there. We gotta keep the lights on up in this bitch. Alright, keep the lights on up here. I've got some things I'm trying to read. Trench official warning. Oh my god, there's so much to read. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. Don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done for the benefit of the Bureau, the Prime Candidate Program, only failed because of Darling. You are both failures, plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You're choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench. Fucking Trench was an ass. Director investigation. They're investigating the director being aggressive. Because he's been getting increasingly aggressive. Underhill background. Her background. She's teaching biology. Whoops. She has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDA since leaving. Blah, 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 blah. She came back because she wanted to. For the mold. Sorry, I'm allergic to things. I think I'm allergic to reading. Cauldron Lake update. To Chief Investigator Dennis. It happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our... Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Cauldron Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before the shit hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Okay, now it's time for me to go.
Now that gate should open.
Gate open. So slow. Another note. Specimen escape assessment. Purpose of internal investigation X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in deaths of double-digit agents. An inspection report showed the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the whatever of whatever, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive behavior. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The air filters were changed, and an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice something entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it's likely that Mrs. Wake's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape into the something. Investigation is ongoing. That has to be Alice Wake. That has to be Alice. There's no way it isn't Alice.
Definitely happened here.
Oh yeah. Blessed organization. This group or individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, an LA-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed organization. Good. Light switch time.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Hi, Mr. Wake. Mr. Scratch.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration.
The darkness took Zane. That's not good if that's true.
You need a drink.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
What the fuck? Zane, you idiot. If that's really Zane, he's a fucking idiot.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
Oh god,
What's
it's
he
night
doing
outside.
here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Huh. What? Is there something I'm missing? Well, I played by the rule of 3. Where's the key? Oh, thank you. Oh no.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness.
We're gonna listen to this instead of the
Dr. Emil Hartman was
crappiness
desperate.
that they'll give us.
The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance.
The hiss.
It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Gross.
Became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose. Killed everyone it could. Lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else.
I don't know if how I like this, you know? I feel like something's about to happen here and it's not gonna be good for me. I don't even have source. I've got no source. Well, I fucked that up, so I'm just gonna fall. I fucked it up, so I just had to fall. There was nothing I could do about that. I had to fall. Kinda sucks. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So... what I was supposed to do, instead of fucking around like I was... is, jump. To land here. And then jump again. So we can land by the fire break.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
See?
Why did Wake want me to come here?
Well, he wanted to show you the darkness, of course. You being the director, you need to know about the dangers of the darkness. What is happening?
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
It's because it's not a house shift. I have to control this, though, so... let's cause it to stop. Okay, we got it to stop. Let's check out this. Anybody alive? I know it's been like a year. Man, this shit creepy. Oh, there's Hiss. Our buddies, the Hiss.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Yep, they were already in here. Hey, a thing. Hartman arrest. Offender names: Hartman Emil. Victim names: Alan Wake, Anderson Tor, and Anderson Odin. Rudolph Lane, Wendy DeSole, Thomas Emerson. Special Agent Remy Dennis is the officer in charge of this. Charges against Hartman are kidnapping of altered individuals, 1 count. 1 count of sanctions against altered organizations, 1 count of obstruction of Bureau investigations, and 6 counts of breaching the Ash Act. Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and Wake, possibly deceased. Now the question is, do you believe Wake is dead? Because somebody does. Yeah, there we go. The fuck just happened? What? Hold on, I've got some weirdness going on here. I'm gonna pause. Alright, so my computer decided that it wanted to be in Japanese keyboard layout for some reason. And when it went there, it was trying to get me to type in Japanese up on the top. And I was seeing it. You guys weren't seeing it, but I was seeing it. I was like, I don't want this. So I had to fight it. Foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. You know what? I agree with that message.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Yeah, so I can't go that way. I have to go this way.
This darkness is blocking the door. Now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise, and sentient light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I have to do it. I have to hold the light like that. To melt the darkness. Oh, he's a skelly. Well, okay. Oh, see, I can go in these rooms now. I can go in these pink rooms now. Might as well destroy all these mold pockets before the mold grows. Like, I don't want the mold growing in the darkness. Like, the mold and the darkness combined is not a good thing for my health. So I may or may not be carrying this light around for a while, out of paranoia. Fuck. Well, the light broke. That was Hartman? Hartman said something? Something creepy? Astral constructs. Weapon form. Surge. Surge is a new weapon, that's for damn sure. Sticky bombs. Sticky bombs. That's what that is. Sticky bombs. I like that, actually. Let's go with the sticky bombs. Let me, let me just deconstruct those. We'll deconstruct that one. What about this one? We'll deconstruct that. Impact melee boost. We'll deconstruct. I'll deconstruct that. Can I craft surge now? No, I need way more source. Okay. Whoops. Need like another 2,000 source. See, there's the way back.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
See what the fuck he's talking about.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both change what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster.
Orange peel.
He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton. There was nothing ordinary about Phaeton.
I know I'm not ordinary. Even though I come from ordinary, doesn't mean that I am ordinary. Me no likey. NASA Cooperation Review. Following the NASA FPC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals has raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the, I don't know which one that would be, far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock from its medium Earth orbit. Or from its medium Earth orbit, I'm going to assume this is the space station. The space station would provide the ISS, you know. The space station will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Black Market. Black Market Hub, specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranatural materials, was raided in somewhere in the Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There's a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. And the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Alright, all I want to say about this nonsense is that it strikes me as odd that the United States Federal Bureau of Control has complete jurisdiction across the world, because like they go to the Czech Republic. They went to the Czech Republic and did a raid there. Like, who does a raid in the Czech Republic? By the way, I don't have a light. There is no light here. The only light is this, so I apologize if it's too dark for anyone to see anything. It is not my fault. It is just very dark here. Oh, hey, a recording. Okay.
Reminder.
We're gonna listen to this.
Reminder.
24 seconds.
All employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, this is definitely federal government. They're like, yeah, no, if you're having some time dilation effects, no, you're not getting paid for that extra
All
time.
employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month.
What an ass setup. That actually kind of pisses me off. I would not want to work for them if they were going to be doing that shit for me. Like, I had to spend a month in the astral plane, and you're telling me I'm not getting paid for that month? Like, I'd be mad. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing that I was fucking hired to do? My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit! Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard of in my life. I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more, and they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists, and we deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. So you can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, there we go.
What did he see?
All right, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God. What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
He lost his gun.
Utilize surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras.
So here's the problem. Oh, fuck.
Lads and you. Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, said the old way. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear laugh and scream behind the closed doors.
He has so many. Ati has like random jobs for me. It's fun. Like where do the plants go? Where are the plants? So the plants are back. There's 2 spots for plants back where I came from.
I've seen the doors closing just before I could catch even a glimpse.
Turn the lights on. Alright, so I'm gonna head back because Operations Corridor has plants that I need to shine lights on. At least that's what this says. It says there's plants that need lights shining on. So I will grab this light and I will start shining light on plants. There's supposed to be some in this abandoned office area, so let's get the light on this.
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Okay, I gotta fight some stupid idiots. Y'all done being stupid? Or did you have more? Office plants, office plants. That's all I've gotta look for is office plants. These plants that I need to shine light on? No. That was one. Considering this is all abandoned offices, I'm going to... assume that there might be a plant in here. It's one of those things I need to pay attention to whenever I'm going through these places. I need to pay attention to where the damn plants are. There's not going to be a plant in the bathrooms. Might be a plant in there. Didn't really look like it. Where the fuck is this plant supposed to be at? Yeah, there's a plant right there. What the fuck? Let's get you all
Welcome
lit
back
up.
to the land of the living, little buddy.
Welcome back, little dude. No plant there, no plant there. Is there a plant up over here or something stupid? No, it doesn't look like it. My nose! I guess this all still counts as abandoned offices. Is there a plant in here? Oh, shut up. Where the fuck's all the plants? See, now I'm in a different area. Now I'm in a different area. I gotta get out of here. The fuck are all these plants that I need? Fucking bitch. What the fuck is this damn plant? Shit's pissing me off a little bit. I'm straight up. I gotta straight up look it up. I gotta look it up now. What is this quest called? Another fine mess. Nourish the plants. I gotta find out where this shit is. No, I don't want the fucking loading bay locations. Yeah, this is what I want. Abandoned offices. Starting the hallway leading to the service tunnel, go forward to the left. So I don't want to pick up one of the lights. Plant is in a corner right by a fire extinguisher. Leading to service tunnel. So it's by service tunnel. Okay, I got that one. I got the one in the hidden room. So there's supposed to be one. What? Oh, it's right here. There you go, little plant. Pick up a new light. What? Don't you hate it when the game's just like, I don't wanna go all the way up, so fuck you. Alright, so now I can find the plants in here. Actually, no. We'll do that in the next episode. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.